This prison officer was jailed for smuggling over £100,000 worth of drugs and phones into a prison. Farah Jones was working as a prison custody officer at the time, and she was smuggling drugs and phones into Forest Bank Prison. She worked for G4S, a transport service for inmates in the jail. She was seen by colleagues going into the toilet at the reception at HMP Forest Bank. The toilet was searched, with colleagues finding 2 plastic-wrapped packages in a paper bin. They were later found to contain yellow and white tablets. Whilst they were searching the toilet, a prisoner who worked in the reception as a trustee asked to use the bathroom. It is thought that, had the packages not been intercepted, he is the likely route by which they would have been further smuggled onto the wings of the prison. Jones had been captured on camera smuggling the drugs underneath her clothing, using a hot water bottle to hide her stomach. Later that evening, Jones was found sitting in her car in Little Holton by officers after they smelled cannabis in the air. Also in the car was her close friend, Stephen Wimbledon. Both were arrested and Jones tested positive for drugs. The car was searched, revealing huge quantities of drugs, multiple iPhones, Zanko phones, phone chargers, and a knife in the boot of Jones's car. Officers also recovered a 9mm handgun with a live round containing the DNA of Wimbledon. Jones's home, where she lived with her parents, was searched. Officers found over £10,000 in cash hidden in her bedroom. At Wimbledon's address, they found more drugs, 9 burner phones, and numerous SIM cards. Jones was said to have no previous convictions, and Wimbledon had offences on record for dishonesty, possession of a knife, and possession of drugs. Jones said she was in debt at the time and had a history of being a victim of domestic violence, as well as problems with drug use. She felt her mental health was spiralling down, and so when an opportunity arose, she took it. She expressed she felt real remorse and disappointment that she fell prey to that, and she had lost her good name and her good character. She pleaded guilty and was jailed for 4 years. Wimbledon also pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 5 years in prison.